Stick Scholars is an online party game based around 3 core elements: parkour, trivia, and social deduction. Here's how it's played. At the start, everyone in your lobby of up to 8 players is assigned the scholar role except for one player who is secretly the class clown. The scholars work to make the group graduate while the class clown sabotages to try and make the group fail. In order to graduate, the group must successfully pass 6 of the 10 trivia quizzes standing in their way. For each quiz, the group must first get to school in a chaotic and goofy 2D parkour run. Fail to make it on time or die along the way, and that student automatically fails their portion of the quiz. Once at school, all players that made it receive their own trivia question. After everyone submits their answer, the whole group gets to see how each player answered their question. While this is happening, the group's collective quiz score is being tallied. The group must get 60% or higher to pass that quiz. Next, the group then discusses and votes to suspend who they think is the class clown. When a player is suspended, they don't participate in the next quiz, which means they can't directly impact the next quiz score. However, in addition to intentionally missing class or answering trivia incorrectly, the class clown can also sabotage using items on the way to school to make the run harder for everyone, such as a fake block that looks real but players will fall straight through, or a smoke grenade that obscures level visibility for a period of time. Regardless of the way they sabotage, the class clown needs to be discreet or they risk getting suspended. The game ends when either enough quizzes have been passed and the scholars graduate, or too many quizzes have been failed and it's impossible to do so. To accommodate a variety of skill levels, the host can adjust the game settings for their lobby, such as toggling the difficulty of the trivia overall or removing certain topics that don't fit your group. You can also adjust the difficulty of the parkour, but if you're really struggling, I recommend heading to practice mode and doing the tutorial, which helps you understand important aspects of the parkour, such as how your character has variable jump height based on how long you press the jump key. The last few settings worth mentioning are in the advanced section. You can turn on anonymous voting if you want to hide who each player votes for. You can also make it so that all players who get to school receive the same trivia question. This is especially helpful if you upload custom questions that are specific to your group and don't want to burn through all your questions in a couple of games. The last thing I'll add is a tip for the class clown, which is that you can quickly pick up your items using Q and E on your keyboard. This allowed me to quickly place a smoke grenade as a distraction and then several fake blocks, all while still moving my character to avoid suspicion. This ultimately caused 2 players to miss class while no one suspected it was me. With that said, you're ready to play Stick Scholars, so grab some friends and have fun.